Good afternoon, everybody. It's not morning. We have Advanced Fitness today, Upper Campus, and I'm just playing some background music. Has nothing to do with class. We are using fans, and my theme is actually cool. A little different than my morning classes because YouTube blocked me. I apologize for that. I still don't know why. It's out of my control. So if you're tuning in after the 11 o'clock class, that's what happened. All right. I do have a different version of that. See, I've been shut down on this one before, and I don't know why. I probably should have deleted it, but I like it so much. All right, I'm going to get the music going to a different playlist. And I've changed quite a few of the songs, so we will see. I will turn it down as well. There we go. All right. Yeah, that's on purpose. It's 70. It's not that cold. I'm going to warm you up. All right, sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back.
Nothing in this world could ever bring them down.
And swing the arms.
Yeah, they're invincible, and she's just in the background. And she says, I wish that I could be
one more.
like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool
and
kids,
side to
they
side.
seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids.
All right, let's circle a foot. Go the other way.
He says I'm talking with a
Switch
big
feet.
smile, but they haven't got a clue.
And other way.
Yeah, they're living the good life. Can't see what he is going through.
And let's stand up.
They're driving fast cars, but they
I'm
don't
going to
know
just
where
start with a
they're
toe tap
going.
because it's a good toe tap beat.
In the fast lane, living life without knowing. And he says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids.
All right, let's lift that knee a little bit.
I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to get it. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids.
All right, let's do the kick. And tap again.
And they
Knees.
said, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to
Cool,
fit
yes.
in. I wish
That's
that
our
I
theme.
could
I don't know what I was on, but let's go back to tapping because you're all doing something different, which is fine. I probably didn't say anything. Knees.
I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids.
Tick.
I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem
Tap
to
for
get
4.
it.
4,
I wish that I
3,
could be
2,
like the cool
knees.
kids, like the cool kids.
Tick. Tap. 4. Knees. Kick. And end with tap. I had to delete a few songs because I got shut down by YouTube, but I don't know why. So I took out the ones I thought might be the problem, but I actually don't know. because they don't tell me. Yeah. They call it policy violations. But they don't tell me what I violated.
She's such a beautiful
Yeah.
handful.
Just occasionally, yeah.
I can handle.
They do.
She's
All right, we're starting with a walk.
down on Friday.
What we're going to do is we're just going to use the right leg and go forward and to the center. So it's front,
So hot, hey, what's not to love? Heaven's little devil's got me all
now to the side.
She's a little
So we'll do 4 of each.
and I'm her fool. She's so hot, it's
Okay, now we're going to go to the back.
hard to be cool.
And to the side again.
She's like a 10 but better. She leads me
Okay,
home, but I
now we're going to
let
do
her.
2 of each. So we're going to go 1,
Spring fling heartache
2,
my way.
side,
I may
1,
be crazy, but
2 to the back,
she's so hot, hey, what's
and to the side.
love? Heaven's
Let's try
got me all
1 of each. So you're going to go front, back, side, back, back,
She's so hot, it's hard
side.
to be,
Let's do it again. Front, side,
hard to be.
back. One more time. Front, side, back.
And I ain't never seen
All right, hold it center.
like her.
Now we're going to switch sides. So you're going to go left foot,
Little sundress
2. We're doing 4s again.
hair, she's so hot.
And now to the side.
Yeah, she's hot, son. She's so hot, hey, what's
Now 4 to the back.
love? Heaven's little devil's got me all messed up. She's a little heartbreaker and I'm
And to the side.
cool. She's so hot, it's hard to be cool.
Okay, we're going to do 2 each way. So front, front,
Yeah, it's hard to be
side, side, back,
so hot.
side. All right, 1 of each. You're going to go front, side, back, side, front, side, back. I'm going to do it one more time because I got the music. Front, side, back, side, and just walk in place because now it's over. Now we're done with that. That was fast, yeah.
I'm feeling so cool. Top to the bottom, just
Okay,
cool.
big steps to the side.
Little thing that I do. Damn it, I'm feeling so cool.
Now we're gonna big reach side.
Woke up feeling like a new James Dean. Comb my hair like
And now reach front.
feeling high like a late night summer of last year.
Reach up.
Standing there with the red dress on ya. A killer queen like
And down, all the way down.
is me over my just having a good year.
And let's go across.
Top to the
We're doing 4 again, by the way. Up and down. We're gonna work to singles, but before we do that, we're gonna do 2 of each. So across, front, up, down. Let's do 2 one more time. Across, front, up, down. Let's try singles. So it's going to go across, front, up, down, cross, front, up, down, across, front, up, and down. One more time, across, front, up, down. I got you, huh? I'm testing you. Okay, now we're doing side leg lifts. You can get behind your chair if you need to hang on to something. Yeah. Like I said, I'm changing my class a little because I had to change my songs around. So I have to think a little more. I can't just copy my 10 o'clock class. Yeah. Well, 10 o'clock class is sort of my, that's where I pick it and then I try to repeat it, but I kind of make it up at 10. But I follow a format. So I have steps in the class, and then I fill them in, so we cover everything. 4 on this side, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 4 on the other side, and then we'll switch to the back. Yeah, you kind of do. Yeah. Okay, so we do leg lifts to the back. We're gonna go up, and
I've been thinking about you lately.
I'm trying to make the beats coming.
Miss the way your kiss would keep me up. Hey, wish that you were here tonight drinking.
There it is.
vodka soda, extra limes, and we could just get back to being us. 'Cause I just wanna be cool again, cool again, cool again. Like we were last summer, want you again, you again.
All right, let's do the 4 on each side, starting with the right leg. 4, go a little faster. 3, 2, 1, switch, 4, 3, good. Oh, I like that. Let's do it again. And 4, 3, 2, 1, switch, 4.
Do you ever think about?
All right, back to singles, but slower. Up and down, up and hold, down. Good.
Hey, how'd we go from that to this? How'd we let a good thing slip? Do we really have to go move?
Okay, let's hold the next one. So you're going to go up and hold. Maybe balanced, but we're holding. 4, 3, 2, switch sides, up and hold. 4, 3, 2, and down. Okay, so I'm going to do, I don't know what to call this. It's actually good for walking and balance. And we're going to start with our feet pretty wide. And we're just going to start by shifting our weight, and you're going to come up on the other toe. But you're not bending your knees. I mean, you're not locking them either, but we're not lunging. We're just rocking. Pushing through the feet, come back down. This one's pretty easy. It's actually a little balance focused. One more each way. I'm working us up to the next one, where you're going to take a big step forward, right foot front or pick a front. We're going to do the same thing, but on this one you have to come up on your toe when you go forward, and then when you come back you're going to lift your toe. So we're going to rock this way and back. Oh, my Cool Again song just ended. Well, we're going to just keep going. Lift the toe, good. Do 2 more on this side. 1 more. All right, good. So first put your feet together, then we're going to take a big step forward with the other foot, maybe your left foot if you're following me. And then we're going to do the same thing. You're just going to rock, lift your heel up, and then your toe up. We're not lunging, so you're not bending your knee anymore. You're just practicing transferring weight. And the idea behind this, and some of you are already good walkers, but is that you're going to take nice big steps when you're walking. And we're practicing that flow. 2 more. 1 more. Okay. Before we grab the bands, let's do a few come up on our toes. So we're going to come up and down.
Won't talk about past, how love's supposed to last forever. And
4 more. 3, you. Come on up and hold it. Up and hold as tall as you can. All right, come on down. Check it out. Okay, I'm going to grab the band, but I'm going to stay standing. There's some in the back, any color. But you can also sit down either way. All right, so I'm going to stand, but if you need to sit, that is totally fine. It's the same exercise. Oh, you're all sitting. Okay, well, maybe I'll sit. I guess I'm sitting. All right, sit up nice and tall, though. Now, first, we're just going to hold it loose. You don't need to hold it tight. You're going to hold your arms in front. If you're short, you can go lower. Anywhere in there is fine. We're going to start with a torso rotation. So we're going to go side to side, nice and slow. Don't lean on the back of the chair. I want you to get a nice rotation. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. That's too much. This volume is super touchy. It's like I barely touch it. Okay, a couple more. Good. Okay, now we're going to go side to side. So you can either hold the band kind of under your chin, or you can bring your arms over your head. Now, if they're over your head, it's not this. Okay, that does really nothing for you. I mean, you can do it, but it's not going to do much. So you have to keep your arms in this position, and then you're leaning your whole body, not your arms. So your head is being framed by your arms. So if you're on TV, you can also do this without the band. You don't have to have a band. You can hold your arms up and just frame your face. Let's do a couple more of these.
All day I face the barren waste.
Okay.
Without the taste.
Now, we're going to lean forward and back. Again, you can have your arms here, which is fine, or up. You're going to sit up tall. Make sure you've got some space behind you, because what we're going to do is you're going to lean forward with a straight back, and then you're going to lean back a little bit. Okay? And again, if your arms are tired or you have bad shoulders, so you got to make sure that you're keeping your back straight and you're going back a little bit. If you're hitting that chair, scoot your bottom forward. This is really working your tummy and your back. Okay, one more. Very good. Okay, now I want you to get kind of a better grip on the band. We're going to do the bend straight exercise. So you're going to start with your arms in front. You could be any height, low or high. I'll be kind of in the middle. The first one, you're going to pull your elbows back and squeeze your shoulders together, and then go back in front, and then you're going to keep your arms straight, and you're going to slowly go out and slowly in. I want it controlled. Good. Now we're going to alternate. So bend and then straight. It's working slightly different muscles. So kind of between the shoulders, shoulder blades, and then a little more in the mid-back. Yeah. Bend them, squeeze your shoulders together. And I want it slow and controlled. You have tension the whole time. There's no break with the band.
And way up there, he'll hear our prayer and show us where.
And I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired, so I'm going to do one more. Because that's what I do when I get tired. I do one more. That's fair, right? Okay, take a break, roll those shoulders. Okay, we're going to work our legs a little bit. So, first we're going to put it around our legs, and we want it loose. So, make sure you're holding the ends together. You got to hold them together. Wrap it around your legs. But I want it kind of loose. So not too tight. Because I want you to get that knee way out. We're going to do step outs, but I want you to be able to step out. So make sure it's loose enough that you can get that knee out. So not too tight. You can keep it kind of loose on this one. The next one we're going to tighten. Oh, yeah. I really should just delete this playlist. I think YouTube has shut me down on this one before. I know, and that's what I thought did it. So I used to have the version by Bing Crosby, and I thought maybe that was it. And then I took that out, and I found this other version. Yeah, I like this one too, but maybe that was the song. However, when I looked at the replay, because they save it all, it happened closer to the beginning of the playlist. So I'm like, okay, maybe it wasn't Cool Water. This is what I have to go through to figure it out because they don't tell me what I did. YouTube shut me down on my 11 o'clock class. So if you were watching TV, channel 371, you would have gotten a big black screen that says, "We have shut you down for policy violations," but they didn't tell me what I violated. So I don't know. So I have to do this little mystery game to try to figure out what the heck I did. And I may just have to delete this playlist and never play it again. Which is unfortunate because I really like it. It's kind of fun. Now, I have a YouTube channel, which no one has subscribed to except for maybe Joe. One more on each side. And so I can go onto that channel and look at their analytics and all this stuff, but it doesn't tell me. Okay, we're going to make it tighter. So what I do is I pull up a little bit and I grab it lower, and now my knees want to go like that. But you're going to say no. So bring your knees apart. You should be able to like put your hand between there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to push our knees out to the side, keeping your feet flat on the floor, okay? But you're not letting your knees come back together. So you're just going to go out, straight, out, straight. So you're going to feel this deep inside your hip socket. Super important to keep these muscles going. It will help you with knee pain, ankle pain, low back issues. I mean, it's crazy what these little muscles impact. And they get weak when we get older because we're not gymnasts and we're not tennis players, or at least I'm not. We're soccer players that do a lot of lateral movements, swimmers. And so if you're not any of those things, you're going to get weak in those muscle groups. Unless you do this, which this is just so much fun. I'm going to try to do 4 more. And it's really small, but it's really effective. All right, untie your legs, shake them out. Keep the band under your knees, though, because we're going to do biceps next. So now you're going to untie them. You can use weights on this, too, if you don't have a band. So I'd grab your weights for this. So when you're using the band, you have to already be halfway up. So your elbows are in your side. You have your arms at a 90-degree angle, and you're just going to bring your hands up the rest of the way and lower down slow. Make sure you never really get to the slack position. So you're going to have a little tension the whole time. And the only thing moving is bending your elbow and bringing your hands up. Nothing else moves. We're doing bicep curls with a band. It works. Okay, let's do 2 more slow. And then we're going to stay up here and just do little pulses. So you're only moving an inch, maybe 2, real small. And you're keeping those biceps contracted for a long time. So you might be feeling tired, I hope. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and straighten them out. And pretend like they're noodles. Okay, we're done under the legs because we already did the shoulder one. So bring it out. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this one. So the one we're going to do now is putting it below your knees on the top of your shins. And then you're going to get a good grip. And I wrap it around my hands because I have really bad grip. You have to. If you have a good grip, you don't have to wrap it. Okay. Now, what's important on this one is that you're sitting up tall and you're locking your arms straight. And then you're going to pull those straight arms straight back and slowly forward. So you're really going to feel this. Keep your arms straight. Yeah, arms straight.
Got me falling apart with
You do have long arms. They're really long. Try to go a little more back, straight back instead of out to the side. It's hard with the chairs, I know. Do the best you can. So you want to keep it as close to your body as you can. So this is working our triceps like crazy. It's also working our core, our tummy and low back, and the front of the shoulders, so I feel it there too. Let's try to do 2 more. The last one. All right, good. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now we're going to put it on top of your knees. And you can either go single layer, which is fine, or you can double it up, which is what I'm going to do. You can do either one, though. This is another one where you lock your arms. So however you decide to hold it, your arms stay straight. You put it just behind your knees. You're going to sit up really tall and then lean forward from your hips and pull it down and slowly come up. So I want you to feel this in the middle of your tummy. If you're feeling it in your arms, you're probably bending and straightening your arms. So lock your elbows. Yeah. Pull that belly button in. The thing with resistance bands, they give the same benefits as using weights, and the more you pull on them, the harder it gets. So it's an interesting dynamic when you use resistance bands because it gets harder the more you pull, right? Or the tighter you're pulling, you know, if you do a shorter distance between ends. Anyway, they're great. Is my point. Okay, let's do 4 more. I think I'll do pulses on this one. Okay, on this one, you're going to come down just a little bit and then just do little bitty baby ones. Don't forget to breathe, though. Please breathe.
It's the time that I spend alone, sailing on the cool and bright clear water.
4 more about. You may be at a different speed.
Lots of those friendly
All right, good.
they're showing me
Okay,
ways to go.
we're gonna. If you folded it over, we're gonna go to a single layer, and we're gonna go across. If you don't have a band, you can just do this one without it. You'll still get the benefit. So it's under your armpits, and I recommend holding it near the end, because we're gonna straighten our arms. And if you hold it way back here, you're not gonna be able to. So hold it near the ends. We're going to start one arm at a time. You're going to reach out, sweep it across. You can do this any height. You can keep it low if it hurts your shoulder. You can go shoulder level. So we're starting with one arm at a time. So you straighten it, sweep it across, go back. One more with single arms. Now I'm going to give you the option to do both arms. Then you're going to cross, and I'm going to cross my arms, come back out. And on this one, I'm going to alternate which arm is on top. So I'm going to go between the right arm on top and the left arm. Again, any height is totally fine here. So you're going to feel this across the front of your body. I'm going to do 2 more sets, which is really 4. Here's my last set. Okay, I just thought of something. This is a really subtle one, but we're going to move from under our armpits to around your neck. So however you want to do that, and for me it's kind of a pain because my hair gets in the way. Okay, now, this is a posture exercise, and what we're trying to do is we're going to try to, so if we normally sit kind of like this, we're trying to push out of the top of our head, but at the same time you're going to be pulling down on the band a little bit. So you're going to just sit normally, you're going to get a little pull, just a little pull on the band, and then you're going to try to push through the top of your head and then relax. So pull down, push through the top of your head. So you're going to get an inch or so taller. Do it again. Push up through the top of your head and relax. Do it again. Push up while you're pulling down. So these are working your little spine stabilizers. That's what we're doing here. Let's do 2 more. Push down, push up. And 1 more. I don't know if you felt that in your back, but I hope so. It's a very subtle move. Sandy's looking at him like, I don't know what that was doing. Okay, unwrap your neck. Okay, we've got, let me think. At least 1 down here. I'll think about if I want to do both of them. So you're going to put it under your feet, under your arch. We're doing our row. Get a good grip. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you 2 in this one. I just thought of one. Okay, so we're sitting up nice and tall. When we do a row, it's more about pulling your elbows back and squeezing your back together. Very, very good. So the hands do not come higher than your hips. It is not a bicep curl. It is a back squeeze. So we're working our latimus dorsi, or our lats. Those are the big triangular muscles on each side of your back. So hopefully that's where you're feeling them. They're going to help you stand tall, be able to catch your balance if you get a little off. Two more of these. Okay, now you're going to keep your arms straight and you're going to lean forward a little bit. And you're going to kind of make, I don't know, like parentheses with your arms. So they're rounded a little bit, but don't bend them anymore. We're going to lift out to the side. Oh my goodness, and lower down. Oh yeah. This is a reverse fly, but we're doing it with resistance bands instead of weights. And it's hard, so we don't need to do that many, right? Yeah, 2 more. I think we can do 2 more. So you're kind of squeezing your shoulder blades. It's kind of the upper back, squeeze your shoulders. Oh, let's do 1 more bonus one. All right. We're going to take it out. We're done with it. We're done. Done with it. But we haven't done chair stands yet. We're grooving. This is the cool school, and it's Tony Bennett singing here. I like this song. Okay, we're gonna start in 4, 3, 2, and go. Here comes the professor down the hall. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, he finds us in our seats. 1 and 2 and 3. He's been counting for us. Isn't that nice of him? As he looks around the room, he gives a little smile. Wonder if he knows what we've been up to all. If you need a break, take it. Things really get moving when we begin proving. Almost there. All right, I think we're done. Whew. Yeah, you'll get stronger. Well, plus you've got long legs, so you have a long way to go. So it's okay. But you may find over time you don't need the arms anymore. There was a woman today in my morning class who, she had some cortisone shots, so her knees are feeling good. But I watched her today, and she was getting up and down without her hands. Never saw her do that before. I was like, I was surprised, pleasantly. So I congratulated her. Dixie, you just stood without your hands. She's like, I know. So it was exciting. I love seeing that. Let's see, what else do I have left to do with you? Okay, so we're going to stand up just a little longer. We're going to work a little bit on the hamstring. So we're going to get up, go someplace where you can hang on. Chair, wall. Countertops work great. Pianos. You know, if Walker needs to hang on the piano, he can. Or anybody else. Okay, so we're going to work on the hamstring, which means you're going to bend your knee, but I want your legs pointing down. So it's not here, it's back here. Yeah. And then switch. We're just, could lose my balance is what I'm going to do. So we're just going to alternate. Good. So you're going to feel it right back there. Don't worry, we're going to stretch it very soon. Well, yesterday was so cold, I felt like fall, and today it kind of feels like summer again. It's so pretty. Yesterday, the last 2 days, I'm like making hot tea and eating soup. Today, I didn't do either of those. Couple more on each side. Okay, we're going to do a single leg stand on this. So you're going to pick a leg and bend it and just hold it. Do about 10 seconds. Yeah, we're just going to hold it. And if you need to hang on, that's fine. I just want you to stand on one leg. And I think that's been 10 seconds. I'm using the second hand back there. It's really hard to see. Okay, let's do the other one. Okay, there it is. They have these vertical lines on that clock, and so it's sometimes the second hand just blends in. This is super, super thin. All right, bring it down. Okay. You know, I think we can, I know that was a short thing of standing, but let's sit back down. And we're going to stretch that hamstring right now. So I like to sit on the end of the seat, straighten one leg out, flex your foot, sit up tall, and then lean forward with that tall back until you feel it back here. Oh, yeah, I gotcha, huh? Yep, we need to stretch that. That muscle gets super duper tight when we sit, because when we sit, we're like this. So you're not stretching back here. So that's why we do it with a straight leg to stretch it. In the back of your leg. Could be the calf or back here or behind your knee. Yours is up high. Okay, that's fine though. Oh yeah, you need it. That tells me you need it. So this also kind of helps stretch your glutes a little bit, especially when you have that nice tall back. All right, that was a long hold. There's a reason for that. It's a big muscle. All right, let's circle those feet again, nice and slow. Other way. You're going to cross either at the ankle, or if you're flexible enough, up here, and I'm really not, but you can try, you want to push, get the knee out. Yeah, no, maybe not. Maybe keep it down. I'm very inflexible. My hip is very stiff, so yeah. That's called the figure 4 stretch, and when it's up on your knee, that kind of makes sense, right? Because it looks like a number 4. I'm serious. I didn't make it up. Also, I've heard people call that kind of like the man stretch, because a lot of men sit like that. Obviously, you don't. I don't think Walker does. No. But, you know, they'll lean back and they just kind of put their knee back and they're just kind of like, you know. Anyway, I'm making such a great example. Other leg straight. All right, just lean forward. In my family, that is not a trait we have. My brothers and I have very stiff hips. So it's actually the way your hip socket is designed. So you can blame it on God, I guess. But there's some that are more like a cup around your hip socket, and then others are a little more shallow. Both are fine, but if you have a shallow one, you're going to be more flexible. Yeah. So just like every other part of your body, it can vary a little bit. All right, sit up. At least that's what I'm blaming it on. I did do ballet. I did not have good turnout. That's probably why. I mean, it was a lot better than now because it's been over 40 years since I did ballet. Okay, so you can put it either up on your knee or down across your ankle, either way. The left knee's going to go out, so switch legs. I think you did that side already, so switch feet. Put this one on top. Yes, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did do ballet a long time. My sister got a little further than I did. She was able to go on point, and she took classes at Pacific Northwest Ballet, and then she got too tall. She's taller than me. Yeah, you can. If you're very traditional ballet companies, if you're taller than the men that are lifting you, it doesn't work. Yeah. All right, let's roll those shoulders back. But there's many companies where I've seen very tall female dancers. My mother has season tickets to what's called Meanie Dance. It's at the University of Washington, and they bring in dance companies from all over the world. And they've had these tickets for decades. And they've brought in a lot of, especially contemporary dance companies that have, 6-foot tall women, and like they're all different sizes, and it works whether you have a more, I guess, flexible design. And they're fabulous. I've seen it on YouTube, I think. I think I have, yeah. I don't remember. But I have seen them, yes. Yeah, that's impressive. Yes, they do. You have to have very flexible feet and ankles to do that. So they would have had to train, like women, for a long time to get your feet in a position that can do that. Yeah. I happened to, I came down with rheumatoid arthritis when I was 12, which is right about the time I would have gone on point. And so that kind of stopped that whole thing. I'm fine with that. I didn't really want to. It looked really painful. But my ankles and feet were very bad, and my knees and my everything was bad. So I actually stopped ballet for a couple of years because it was too difficult. I did some jazz dance instead. And arm down. Let's do the other side. Yes. Hard to hear, but this is actually a Beach Boys song. It's called Cool Water or something like that, and it's very strange. It's not a typical Beach Boys song, and it's 5 minutes long. How many Beach Boys? Usually Beach Boys songs are about 2 minutes long, 3 at most. So, kind of hear him very faintly. All right, open up. Okay, arm down. Let's tilt our head to one side. Okay, so no class tomorrow, but I will be here on Friday. Roll to the other side. We'll be doing weights. And then roll it to the front. Slowly lift up. And we'll take a nice deep breath. And blow it out. And up. And last one up. And you are all done. I will see you hopefully on Friday. Hopefully. You're welcome. Sure. Yes. Yes. Next week. It's going to be, I might have another surprise for you next week just to mess with you. No, that's not why I'm doing it. So